Morning everyone, welcome again to the River Doon. Headed up the river and I'm going to work my way back down the next, well, it's just turned 10 o'clock. It's not very warm, a bit of a wind blowing, it's quite fresh. It was 8 degrees when I left the car, so it does feel a bit warmer in here, away from the wind, at this point anyway. So, not much happening. The river's below, or the standard sort of level as we say. So, the rest of the week we have to get rain off and on. Today we've got a chance. It was raining just before I got here and it was supposed to be dry, so it could be, we could get rain any time, even though it says it wasn't going to rain until 7 o'clock tonight according to the weatherman. So but you never know. I'm kind of half ready, so I'm going to start at the top here. Got my 9-foot 4-weight, my dry fly rod, but it does everything really. I fish nymphs, I fish wets, obviously I fish dries using this rod. I mean really I should set up two, but I hate carrying two rods, I keep telling you. But there's times I really should. I'm sure I'd catch a few more fish if I had both rods set up, maybe one for wets, nymphs, and then one for dry. Anyway, she's looking good. Nice and quiet here except for the dog. He's barking. I don't know if he's barking at me or he's barking at some on the other side there. I don't think he can see me, but anyway. We're going to go down here and fish. I'm going to stick to the main areas where I expect to catch, rather than fish the whole pool. As I say, I'm going to spend 3 to 4 hours between just now and 2 o'clock, and that's the warmest part of the day. I may stay a wee bit longer, but you never know. But there we are. There she is. I'll probably start here and come up into the faster water. I'll fish a dry dropper. It's just the quickest way to sort of fish, but I mean, I don't expect any flies at this time hatching, but you never know either. You could get 1 or 2 flies on early, but normally it's the warmest part of the day that you get these, the hatching, of any flies hatching. Haven't seen many flies this season so far, but it is, we're only into the 2nd week of April. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Hopefully we might get a couple of trout or so. Let's see which I'm fishing for. So we'll get started, we'll get set up. Hi everyone, now that's me ready. Now set up, dry dropper. I've got a tapered leader, 9-foot 5x, which is £4. I've added a tippet of 5x, maybe just over about 2 feet from the actual, added to the tapered leader, just to give me a bit of, just basically material to work from. So if I change the dry, it's not sort of using up the tapered leader. So I've got a March Brown, this is a Dynamite Harry, and 3 foot off the bend of that I've got a nymph. I've got an olive tungsten bead nymph. It's just I think this one's a 2.4, nothing too heavy. There is a bit of a wind blowing. Oops, I caught the tree straight away. I just too busy talking. Oh, it's soft here. I'm just going to fish in the main run. Just work my way up into the sort of more productive type water. Just give my fly a wee wash first. I've obviously put a floating on it, and I'm just going to work my way up. Just fish are going to start here and work out, work across. It's always best if you can start quite close first. You'd be surprised how many fish sit quite close. A wee bit of line out here. Having the tungsten bead on the tapered leader, it is a bit, you don't get as good a turnover. Oh, okay, that went down quite quick. Jeez. I'm not sure that was a take, I just missed it. It was too fast for just tapping the bottom anyway. I don't think I'm deep enough to go in the bottom there. I'll just try it again because I never touched it. Just gonna search because there's nothing coming off them, no sign of any fly at all. We are early, like it's just after 10, so and at this time of year you're looking for the hatch at the warmest time of the day. You know, last month I started at 1 o'clock to 2. I would say it would probably start, I would start seeing the odd fly maybe around 12ish. Between 12 and 2. And maybe a wee bit later. Depends. It depends on the it's nature you're working with. I'm just letting it drift. Just my dry fly's sitting right, it's drifting through nice and natural like. I'll just keep it going, even if it drops below me. Sometimes it'll work. Well, it does work, or sometimes. Just come in a wee bit here because I've had a few fish quite close here in the past. It's along the very edge. It's where you'd expect fly life to drift through. So the fish will lie in those areas. The light's coming through between the trees there, it's quite hard to see my fly. I mean, when you're fishing a dry and the dropper, you are fishing two flies really, so they will come to the dry if they're out there keen. And so you're trying to cover fish that's maybe like maybe taking a nymph or two. Oh, there we go, just a wee fish. Start, got one. Nice wee brown trout. So obviously took the nymph. Just wait my hand. Oh, I've no net because I broke my clasp with my net. So if I get a big fish, I need to be careful, but there you go. Nice wee brown trout. First one of the morning. Well, we've started, and that was quite close, it wasn't that far out. Just try a wee bit further up. Tapping the bottom there. And yeah, it's quite shallow in that area. There we go. Nice wee fish. It's the same size as the last one. It's a jumper anyway, so there he is. So that'll settle a wee bit. It was a wee bit bigger, I would say. Just a touch bigger. So the wee olive nymph works again. Beautiful wee fish. We're really off to a good start, to be honest with you. To get a couple of trout in each pool, I'd be laughing. Especially this time of the year, and my fingers are nipping. So I'm feeling the cold, the windy anyway today. Reminds you it's April. We've actually been really lucky this year with the weather. Been really dry, been good sunshine. It's maybe too good, that's the problem. Sometimes it's not always the best fishing days. The spring of the year, it does help to bring things on, but the temperature of the water still winter it's still cold. So having the two quite far apart doesn't always work. I think I'm tapping the bottom, which is fine. That's what I want to do. I want to get the nymph down to them. I think that'll do us. I think we'll head down. Let's try a wee bit further over there. Another cast. Then we'll move down. Okay, that's two fish, which is good. There she is, next pool. Now this is a good pool for fishing wets, to be honest with you. If I had the other rod up, that's what I'd probably do, is come through. But I'm going to get down The main area I want to fish is in here, towards the branches, the trees, the bush over there. The wind is actually coming downstream now in this area. We'll see how it goes, but we'll fish in along here, and as I say, I'm just going to focus on the areas where I think fish, I'd expect to catch the fish. So, yeah, right, come in here, come down a wee bit more. Got a strong wind, that. Didn't feel the wind as much in that pool above, but I certainly feel it here. There's some, I think the reason why, there's maybe some rain on the way. That's what it said, have to get rain, so it wasn't meant to be until later, but when's the weathermen never get it exactly right? They guesstimate. Just come in the pool a wee bit. Maybe make me go a wee bit faster, but anyway. So just pop the fly up again, just look at the areas again. Yeah, a better cast here, I don't have anything behind me other than the banking. Start along the edge here. And then just kind of fan out, just work the way across and back. And there's a stone just there, or a boulder anyway. You can see the disturbance. There's one just there, where you'd expect fish to be lying close, either side or behind it, or anyway, around the stone anyway. It's a good area to focus. You can see there's one. Oh, here's the rain. A wee bit of hail stains in amongst that. Keep checking my camera in case I get any raindrops on it. Nothing worse than getting a spot of rain on the camera. You can see the stone there. I thought I may have touched something just off the back of the stone there, but no. I'll just try again. It's just there in front of me, so Another stone further over, just there. And the wind's picking up again as well. Not touching anything today in this pool. Nope. This is the better of the pool, I would say. At one time this was a pool I was desperate to fish all the time, because I used to get an awful lot more fish. It's been a bit quiet in the last year or so. Last season wasn't good either. Did get one or two fish out it, but there you go. Must have heard me. Ooh. Another wee trout. It's much the same as the ones of the other two. Again, the nymph scores. Oh, he's away. Save me putting him back. Anyway, we're off again. Well, folks, I cast the line out. What I normally do when I hook a fish, press the camera so I can mark it where it is, and I just quickly cast out in the fish tail. Another one took. So there's number 4. It's much the same again. It's like carbon. Still a lovely wee trout. Like, I'm in that kind of wee area where there's trout lines, so I'll leave the camera on. I think. Well, there you go. That was 2 and 2 casts really. It was 2 and 2 casts because I wasn't ready. I had to strike kind of funny like, but because I was pressing the camera on at the same time. Surprised I caught that fish. So that's just in this area here where I'm just above the stone. There's a stone, you can see it there. And I actually was talking about there's very few fish in here, and I ended up catching 2 and 2 casts. See, there's no experts out there. You're never an expert. Oh, jeez, the wind. That wind gust blew the line back at my face. I'm glad the rain didn't come too much. There is some black cloud still there, but it could have been worse that. The wind again. At the bottom. I mean, this method it's really good, like for searching. A bit shallow in there. It's a method I would certainly recommend. The dry dropper, I mean, it has got very popular. It's been done for forever. I mean, I remember old anglers talking about using when they were fishing wets. Oh, there you go, I took the dry. Just a wee fish. That one took the dry. It's like a wee silver fish. It's a wee par. Just take the dry. Just be careful with it. They hold still for a second. Just nipped to the surface and took my March Brown. That it's quite early for them. Getting back. So quite early to see a wee smoke. Well, say in April times. Or any time. If there was lots of them, we would get pestered. So we would, if I start to get one or two in an area, I'll try and move away. What a smolt is just I reckon it was a sea trout smolt, slightly bigger than a salmon smolt. They head back to the sea, spend a couple of seasons up the river, then they head to sea to mature into salmon and sea trout. The more they're around, the better, because it's always a good sign, and it's quite shallow there. Oh, there's the wind again. Strong gusts. Cold in the fingers. Dry start to sit a wee bit low to get some floating on them. And a wee shot over the back here, and then we'll move. Yep, that'll do us. We're doing well. One point there I thought I wasn't catching anything, and then we get two in a row. Well, I've come all the way down, and we've been on the water an hour and a half, so it's 11:30. I have seen the odd olive and dun coming off, even a March Brown I saw while I was sitting. So I mean, it's always good to sit for a minute or two just to see what's happening. And then if we see any fish moving, then we could focus on the dry, but nothing yet. It's still early. I mean, 11:30 is still early this time of the year. So we're going to fish to about 2. Which is the warmest part of the day, where we're more likely to see fish moving. It depends on the weather. It was raining up the top there when I was coming down, and cold as well. Jeez, the cold wind. It's not so bad now with the sun out. So I've still got the dry dropper on. Still got my March Brown and my nymph on. So I'm going to fish along this coming up. I'm going to fish this run and see what's happening. Just keep an eye out for anything. The wind is quite gusty at points. I have to tell where it's coming from. Got a back cast. So as I say, I'll start quite. That was not very good. You can see the way the wind's blowing, it's kind of coming downstream a wee bit. Just slowly work the way up. Tapping the bottom there. Not had any big fish this year. Maybe a bit. Well, saying that, I've had one round about the pound mark. Oh, there we go. Oh, of course, this feels no bad. A fish. That's the main thing. I think he's the biggest of the day so far. Must have heard me. And again, he's took the nymph. He's swirling round in circles. Try and get him up. Ah, there he is. Nice fat brown trout. There he is. Nice fish. Oh, we've had a... Talk about a reasonable fish. That was the better one. It was certainly fat enough for that one. It's a very light take. It was a kind of half-hearted light take. It was not really slow. I thought it was the bottom actually. Good. I mean, I'm doing well, really. Drop a wee bit along the edge here. Oh, slippy. Fly's tapping the bottom now. You can see it there. Wind caught my fly. Sun's lovely and warm. Oh, there we go. God, this is a better fish. It feels a better fish anyway. It is. I think it is a better fish. Come out a wee bit. There we go. Oh, you jump well. Turn round. It's always best if you can get below these fish. No likely. I haven't got my net because my clip broke. I would probably not. I would normally net a guy like this, but so you can see him. Oh, he's a cracker. I should maybe keep talking about big fish and I'll catch them. Oh, look at this one. Oh, he's woke up. Surprised he stayed on there. Gosh, he's... I thought he was sleeping there when he came in. I thought he was ready for coming in. He's wrapped. There you go. Well, this is the best fish of the season so far. Oh, he's away. Well, hopefully maybe we got a chance to saw him there, but if I had my net I would have had him, but I broke my clip, as I say. Got this wee branch. It was a nice fish, that. Nice yellow belly. Beautiful condition. Well, that's the nymph there. It's doing. It's just a dark olive nymph. With a tungsten bead on it just to get it down. So, of course, they were in again. Ooh. Straight away. What a difference. There's 3 fish in a row there. Just a smaller fish compared to the last one, but Joe, there he is. Come here. Oh, nice wee brown trout. Well, this is, I would say, the best day so far I've had this season. I think I've had one or two fish. Anyway, there we are. Again, that was on the nymph. I mean, it's just on the water and it slid away. Kind of slid away there slow like, but nothing. There we go. Again, this time I've got some. It's very slow draw. You just never know. It's just a wee brown trout. There you go. I'm doing really well. Oh. I say my net, I had a clip on my net, it broke. Hangs in the back of my neck. And I never brought my other clip. I usually carry a couple, but unfortunately I left it. Nice wee area over there, it sits close. Yeah, what I'll do is we'll give this a wee rest and then we'll have a wee quick look down the corner, see if there's anything moving. There's no fly up here, like. Doing well considering there's nothing on the river. Well, I've been sitting for the last 5 minutes or more, looking to see no fly life at all. Not seeing anything rise. I've been up and down, been down the corner. Nothing down there, not even any fly life around. So what I may do is just try this dry dropper along the edge of the wall here, see if there's anything interesting. It'll be good. I prefer to wait to see if there's something going to come off, but I'm not seeing any fly at all. So it could, just one of those days. I'm not sure where the wind's coming from, it's kind of easterly like, which is a cold wind. Even though the sun's out. Just try it against the wall over there. I missed a nice trout there last time. Just up a wee bit here. There's one or two in there, but so there was. Just see if we can bring anything up with the nymph. Or even bring something up with the dry fly, you never know. Here we are. I think it's a wee par actually. Yeah, it looks like a wee par. I think it is, eh? Oh, it's a wee trout. I think it's a wee trout. What was I saying? Oh. It's a wee. I think it was actually a wee trout. So, I thought it was a wee parrot at first. It was a wee brown trout, but it got off. Just off the back of that stone he took. See if there's any more around. The fish are keen to feed. It's just there's really nothing to bring them up. So we did alright today. We've had quite a few fish. It's probably the most I've had. And the biggest fish I had is, well, we got off like, but if I had my net I'd have got him. I'd have been able to let you see him a wee bit better, but I reckon he was a good £1.5, that fish. The one before that was, I would say, close to the pound mark. It's funny, after saying that I hadn't had many big fish, I got 2. Maybe say it a lot more. Here's the big fish. Oh, fish just rose there. Oh, fish rose just below me there. I wonder. Is that fish up again? I'm going to change to a dry, just a self. Okay, now I've changed to a wee, this is just a wee, it's a hackled CDC done. But in with the hackle, what I've done is I formed a dubbing loop and I put CDC in it with a wee bit of the ultra dry yarn, which catches the light. Now, last week when the fish were rising, like this one just rose a couple of times. Oh, there's another one there. I'm going to go for that one. That's below the one I saw rising. So the duns had that wee sparkle off them because of the sun, and I think that made a big difference. So let me try this one. And that just up the one that fish. Oh, straight up. Oh, he's away. Gosh, he was straight up for it. There we are. First cast. Gosh, hope he hasn't disturbed the other one. We're going to get rain. Nope. For a second I thought maybe I get some rain coming. We'll give this a second just to see. Try a bit above. There's another fish rose last week above here, and I actually hooked it and lost it. Just on and off. Okay, changed to a wee small CDC done. Down a size, because they are quite small. Oh, there's a fish there. Just dropping it over him. I'll just up maybe once, twice, and then quiet. Just like the hatch, it's just 1 or 2 flies and then it stops. Wee flurry. That fish that rose earlier are close to the wall, and to this one maybe come back up. The wind's picked up a good bit. It's there. I think it's not a big fish this, but Seems to be quite far. It seems to be either moving around. Oh, what was it? Missed it. Gosh. Too slow. Finally rose him and I missed him. Try for this other one over here. So I don't think it's a big trout that. I may go back up, see if I've got one or two flies starting to hatch. The stream might be better now. There's a fish there. No. This wind keeps catching my line. So just up the once and then that's it, quiet. Ah, missed it again, jeez. The right type of fly on anyway. Rose them a couple of times. Oh, there's a fish up there. There we go. Ah! Gosh. He'll knock him back. Tagged that one. Let's check my fly. Yeah, battery went flat there. And the fish just rising. Just that wee fish just about there. See if we can lift them. I've missed one twice and jagged another one. And then lost another one with the dry. The dry's not hanging on to him for some reason today with the dry. Oh, there's that fish there. There we go. Ah dear. I'm not doing well today with the dries. Missing a lot. And that fish I jagged it. Where was that? Up there. We'll move up that one, rose there. I'll keep the fly on because I'm rising fish to at least that are coming to that fly. Times you can be unlucky with the fly, just the dry, it's just, you can hook everything, or times you can't hook yourself. In the day I've lost more fish, I've rose fish and missed them, but I've jagged a couple there. Like that one, I jagged that one, and the one against the wall. what I may do is give this a rest, then come back. I don't like going away when there's fish, load fish moving, like, but I'm missing them all. Okay, I just changed to just a long hackle dry, a Greenwell's Glory. Just a traditional old style dry fly. Because I think these flies are sitting really high as well. And there's the fish up. Caught around that bag. Get this dry in there. Well, I'm not doing well with the dry fly. I've jagged two, missed a couple, just missed another one there. Just not connecting with them with the dry for some reason, and they're reasonable takes as well. What I may do is just move up, see if there's anything above. Now there's one or two fly around, so the wind's really picked up. It's a bit of a pain, but I think that'll do us. I just missed that fish there. I could have put it down, so missed one there, had one on and off there. Here I've missed a couple. Got one, lost it. Missed another one, jagged that one. So I'm not, my dry fly skills are out the window. Bit splashy in the fly though, and they seem to be taking okay, but they're not right on it, as I would say, not taking it with confidence. They're just kind of like, I don't know, making excuses for missing. But anyway, we'll go up and see if we can catch anything up the top. Well, it's settled now. We'll give it a good hour, a good 45 minutes anyway. We could come back down here, give them a chance to maybe recover a wee bit from me casting around them. I reckon I did put one or two down, so it's good to see one or two fish rising actually. Anyway, we'll go up, see if we can catch anything up the top. I'll just try along the edge. I've just got the dry on just itself, and hope they might see a fish too coming up. Oops. This wind is really playing havoc with the fly. There we go. Quite a nice trout as well. Ooh. Doesn't want to stay in. It's a nice brown trout. Even though there's nothing rising, it's always worth a cast. Just came in. There he is. It's a lovely trout. So it is. Flies on this side, but he's wrapped his sail round with an island. There we are. Lovely brown trout. Anyway, so the traditional, old traditional dry fly works. Give it a quick dry. So there's the dry fly, it's just a greenbow's. Good old fly. Well folks, it's been a reasonable day. I've had ups and downs, especially with the dry fly. I had one or two fish on it, but I've missed an awful fish. I missed quite a few. I've come back up. I'm down looking for any, see if there was looking for rising fish, but the hatch again didn't really come to a great much. Well, it wasn't really, it didn't come to anything really. So I'm just going to quickly run up through before I head to the car. We've been on the water now for 3.5 hours, so which is not long, like, to be honest with you. I was hoping to get the best part of the hatch, but the hatch never came to much. So I've got my Dynamite Harry on, and the nymph I started with. Let's see if we can maybe catch something. There's a dun there. Lost my flight. It's still early in the season. I mean, looking forward to the Granham hatch more than anything, which we usually get towards the end of April. We're meant to get a bit of rain next week. I think this is the kind of first or the last day of some dry weather before we start getting a bit of rain, but maybe that'll help, the rain. Just fishing a wee bit further over, see if I can find new fish. Oh, there we go. Got a fish. A nice wee brown trout. Oh, at least we've got a fish before we finish, which is a good thing. Ah, lovely wee fish, beautiful. Beautiful condition. Put him back. No wait. Okay, that's done well. Really happy with the day. Well, we'll head back towards the car though. I'll maybe have a wee quick look at this pool before we head up. Usually sometimes I get one or two fish in it on the way by. Well folks, I had a quick look at this pool. Nothing really happening. So I'm just going to head back to the car. I've had a good day. But I'm not sure how many fish I had. I could have had quite a few if I had got some of them on the dry fly. The ones I'd missed. A bit frustrating the way it worked. Just for some reason I just wasn't hanging on to them. That's what happens sometimes. Some people ask me why I missed those times. It's just nothing to do with the hook. Fish are a bit, not 100%, kind of splashy at the fly rather than a real nice take. And when they splash at it, they're kind of half drowning the fly a wee bit. On the nymph, solid. I mean, no problem, like. practically everything that took the nymph I got. So nymph was best today by far. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video again. I do appreciate all the kind words, it means a huge amount. So, but anyway, thanks folks, and till next time.